Good Luck and Syriana both basically out at the same time, which is why you had 3 Oscar nominations in the same year for 2 different films. Yeah. Long time ago. But that was a heady time. I mean, you had really gone through it. Syriana was a rough shoot. You really hurt yourself and chronic pain. And then just dealing with those 2 movies, very serious subject matter. What is your recollection of that whole time? You know, making those movies, I imagine, back to back, and then just
I shot Syriana first, and I had an accident, I had a brain injury, and then I was directing and acting in Good Night, Good Luck. We shot Good Night, Good Luck in 24 days. We shot it really fast, and so it was a bit of it was a trick. But I'd been, like I said, and some of you guys will understand this. It's like when you've spent time unemployed, if you're a chance to be employed, you take it. And so this was the chance to do that film, and I was like, I could sit at home and have a headache, or I could get up and go to work, and it seemed more productive to get up and go to work, and it was fun to do. It was particularly Syriana wasn't fun. We had another actor who was going to play the lead, and he bailed out with 7 weeks before we started shooting, and we were finishing Ocean's 12, and I said to Steven, I go, maybe I should play the part. And I was playing a real guy who was kind of chubby.
Stephen Gaghan.
Stephen Gaghan was the director.
Oh, okay.
But I was playing Bob Baer, who was a CIA operative. He came to my house, we hung out, and he was kind of a big guy. And I thought, well, I said to Steven, I'll put on weight for the part. And I was doing Oceans, where you got to kind of be in shape, And so I had 7 weeks to put on like 38 pounds.
That sounds fun.
By the way, it's not even fun. You know what I mean? You're eating croissants and drinking beer until you just want to barf. And it sounds fun. It's not. And I was really depressed at how fast I was able to put on weight. It took me like 2 years to get it off. Comes on easy. But I have to say, so it was an adventure to get it together and get it done in time, and to do both those films in the same year was an adventure. It's exciting when you get to work on projects that are not that aren't sort of giant studio pictures made to make a lot of money.
And to see Good Night and Good Luck have this other amazing incarnation. I hope you guys got to see it on Broadway, or at least on CNN, because it was so fantastic.
It was fun to do. It's an interesting time to tell those stories again.
I mean, that montage at the end was a gut